In this video, we're looking at a frequency table that might look a little bit different from the ones you've seen previously. Let's read the question. 80 people take part in a survey. Their ages are shown in the frequency table. How many respondents are in their 30s? Before we actually have a look at this table, let's just think about what it might look like. Suppose we know that everyone who'd been surveyed was aged between 20 and 89 years of age. Now, a terrible way to record this information would be in a table like this. You could have a row for the 20-year-olds, a row for the 21-year-olds, a row for 22-year-olds, 23, 24, 25, 26, all the way down until you get to the 88-year-olds and the 89-year-olds. And then you could record how many of each age you had amongst the 80 people that took part in the survey. But this is a terrible idea because you would need a really long table with lots and lots and lots of rows, and most, if not all of the rows, would have very few people. Because remember, the total of all the frequencies should be 80. We're only dealing with 80 people altogether, and spread out over all of these rows, 20, 21, 22, 23-year-olds, 24-year-olds, all the way up to 88 and 89-year-olds. You wouldn't have very many people in each row, most likely. So instead of filling in a table like that, what we do instead is use a table like this. In this table, what we've done is grouped ages together. Now, each of these is called a class. In this first class, we are considering all of the people who are aged at least 20, but less than 30. That should make sense when you look at these inequalities, which you've come across before. 20 is less than or equal to the age, so that means the age has to be at least 20, but the age must be less than 30. So you're not allowed to be 30 or above, but it could be the day before your 30th birthday and you would get to belong in this class. So to look at it another way, all of the people in this class are in their 20s. They might have just turned 20 on the day of the survey, or they might be just a day before they turn 30, so they're still 29 on the day of the survey, but these are the people in their 20s. And out of the 80 people that took part in this survey, the table is telling us that 8 of them were in their 20s. This next row is for people in their 30s. The age is at least 30, so 30 is less than or equal to the age, which means the age is greater than or equal to 30. But the age is also less than 40. So they can only be as old as 39 and 364 days and a bit old, but they definitely can't be 40. And we don't know the frequency here, but we can work it out because remember, we know that the frequencies have to add up to 80 because we know 80 people took part in the survey. So to find the missing number, we just have to work out what these numbers do add up to, so the frequencies that we're given. And if we add all of those up, we get 8 plus 12 plus 16 plus 11 plus 10 plus 9, and that comes to 66. To find the missing number then, we need to work out 80 minus 66, and that is 14. So there are 14 people in their 30s.